So I ran across this article pretty much letting us know that Sabrina Ionescu has walked away from Unrivaled for the remaining of the season due to personal commitments. And we also have Lainey Hamilton as well out with the injury, only playing 2 games with Unrivaled. I know the New York Liberty put out a statement. They're not very happy about the situation with training camp literally around the corner. Hamilton was not one of the original players who was supposed to play for Unrivaled. I think Unrivaled has done a crazy terrible job when it comes to just bouncing players around teams and how they're doing these contracts and pay, because it looks like a lot of these players are just getting a check. And then you got some of them who are taking it very serious. And I'm not here to call anyone out or anything, but let's talk about it, man. Sabrina, obviously, with this being her teammate with the New York Liberty, and now she's hurt. You don't think Sabrina got a call from the front office or managers, or you don't think her agent got a call? Like, hey, we have season around the corner. Put this little stuff. This is to the WNBA. You got to understand the WNBA is looking at this unrivaled league like this is some little kid. This is LA Fitness play. This is some little runs. We have the real season right here around the corner, and now we have Hamilton hurt. Like Sabrina, back out. It's done. And I think you're seeing that with a lot of players. Kate Martin, I guarantee, I'm not gonna say guarantee, but Kate Martin hasn't been playing for a while. And she's gonna be a big part of the Valkyries, and they have training camp coming up. You know, who else has been out? There's a lot of players. I think Enrique, Azariah Stevens, a couple players. There's actually I have a chart pulled up, but besides the point, I mean, look, let me pull this up real quick so you guys can see this visually real quick. Okay. Sabrina will not participate in any remaining games due to prior commitments. Naz Hamilton has been signed to a relief player contract. Or no, Naz Hillman has been signed to a relief player contract. So now these teams and these rankings, I mean, we're talking about teams who have not played together, don't have any chemistry, just random girls who barely played 3-on-3. Like Natisha Heidemann, she's been on about 3-4 teams already. Will be re-signed to the Phantom BC ahead of tonight's matchup against the Lunar Owl. So, like, she's literally, how can you get in a rhythm and you just bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing around? Another thing is Hamilton will be out for the remainder of the season due to injury. That's terrible. Uh, and then you got Kate Martin and Kalia Copper not even expected to be on the bench during upcoming games as they continue to rehab from injuries. They are expected to return towards the end of the season, which is next week. Unrivaled ends next week. So it's a lot. This is a lot of injuries. We've seen it all year. I think Mabry came back today. That's good for the league. But look, keep it at 30 teams and run the league. Injuries are going to happen. I get it, but I honestly think there's more to it. I think owners are starting to see this is becoming a problem, and we have a real season on the way. So Unrivaled is going to have an issue. You're going to see girls not playing as hard. You're going to see girls kind of relaxing, going through the motion because they want that pay. They know that $250,000 or however much they're getting paid, they need that pay. So you're going to see girls still lacing up and playing, and then you're going to see girls who are literally just taking advantage, just go sit on a bench and go to the training camp situation and do the TikToks and things like that. No disrespect, but I mean, Unrival's added about 4, 5, 6 players, 7 players. You got Atkins, you got Hillman, you got Heidemann, you got Nelissa Smith. You got the girl Hamilton got hurt. Like, this is terrible. And then, like, there's no real teams who've had a chemistry. Like, there's just girls in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Injuries left or right. But back to Sabrina. So Sabrina's walking out on Unrivaled. So how many games did Sabrina play? I think maybe 5, 6 games max. I know she had something she was in Paris or something like earlier on in the season, and now she's missing all these games. She didn't play today, and she's on $1 million contract, I believe. So is Unrivaled paying her $1 million for this? That's the crazy part, because if I'm an investor and I just paid you $1 million and you played 6 games, and then you're walking out mid-season before the playoffs, you're done. You're cooked. You're not coming back to Unrivaled. Period. In fact, I need 500,000. But I get it. A lot of people are going to say, hey, she had prior commitments to Unrivaled, which I understand. I understand. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, you're kind of just leaving us dry. You've already missed so many games. How could this be okay? Who accepted these contracts? And then at that, they thought they thought Sabrina Ionescu was going to be some needle mover like that. Like, bro, come on now. I feel like you guys are just blowing money. Like, give me some money if that's the case. You giving these girls all this money and they're really not doing much. Some of these, I'm not saying all of them. Brother, give me some money. Real talk. I mean, I could drop the cash app, whatever you need, brother. Send it my way. Whoever the investors are. Steve Nash or whoever. You can send me. Send me 150, brother. I'll meet you at the middle. Send me 150. Hey. But hopefully Sabrina has hopefully it's nothing too personal or anything. Hopefully she's just doing something that she wants to do, whatever. I don't know, man. This is a tough situation, bro, because I if she let them know that this was part of her plan prior and they signed her for $1 million, the investors are clearly dummies. So it's not even Sabrina. Sabrina, you finesse. Hey, congratulations. And she just signed ownership to a soccer team today, I believe. So I don't know if this is a prior commitment or whatever, but you signed it with a whole nother league. Aren't you part owner of Unrivaled? I thought Sabrina had equity in Unrivaled. So you just walking out on your business? I'm so lost. This league really has me lost. So they haven't been dropping the viewership numbers. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But I want to see them. They haven't dropped ticket sales. I don't know why. So, yeah, man, that's really all I got, really, really hoping Lainey Hamilton, really hoping her injury is not something too crazy. Because when she did come out for Unrivaled, she did ball out. And I hope these girls are getting paid. Like Natisha Heidemann, bro, she should damn near get a full contract. Natisha Heidemann should get $250,000. She's been there for pretty much the whole season and played every single game. No injuries, nothing. She should be getting 200,000 plus. If these girls are getting 250, 300, then Natisha Heidemann needs to be getting 200, 350, whatever the case is. So that's really all I got, man. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers here. I couldn't do it without you guys. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out.